Hey guys, good evening. It's RG here from RG Studio 360, and I'm super excited because it is our Wednesday evening and we have the opportunity to bring live for you a fun project. This time it's going to be featuring a mixed media technique to create a fun speech scene. Oh my gosh, I have like this random hair that keeps bugging me, and I feel like I'm doing like weird eye movements. But anyway, thanks again for joining us today, guys. I hope you're excited. I hope you've been able to watch us on all of our Facebook videos because we have the opportunity to come live to you twice a week on Facebook. And yesterday we featured a cutie patootie little fun idea featuring our new foil glue. So much fun. I also think that I'm gonna have the team here grab one of our kits so that I can share with you all the yumminess that comes in the kit if you've subscribed to any of our clubs. Hopefully you've had the opportunity to join our club page so that you can get all of the details in regards to how much they cost, what are, is it 3 months, 4 months, what does it mean? So as you guys know, we have 3 different options for our RG Studio 360 clubs. One is completely a la carte, which means that you can sign up at any time during the month and you pay the regular price of $49.99. You get 4 gorgeous cards that you're gonna get to create by our side, as well as the exclusive digital download and all of the yummy bells and whistles for you to be able to create that project. Now you can come back and watch the class at any time so that you do not miss out on a thing as soon as you receive your kit. We also have the 3-month subscription that gives you a 15% discount on your subscription, brings it down from $49.99 to $42.99, and you have the opportunity to receive that club 3 months in a row so you can test it out, see if you like it, see if you love it. And for those of you who have followed us for a very long time and you know you're absolutely going to love every single club, you can join us for the 6-month subscription at an incredible 25% off your subscription, bringing it down to $37.99 a month to receive the gorgeous projects. Now this one, our very first club, we only launched the Card Makers Club. Later on this month, we're going to announce our Mixed Media Club as well as our Planner Club. So stay tuned because some amazing clubs, ideas, and inspiration are going to be coming your way. As a matter of fact, tonight I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a potential free mixed media class that we're going to be launching if we hit our target of 1,000 likes on our Instagram page. So if you do not know about our Instagram page, go look for RG Studio 360 and make sure you follow our page, because the closer we get to the 1,000, the closer we will give away the Make Waves digital download as well as a class that you'll be able to sign up for and join us for free. In here in the studio with me, of course, I've got Gabby and Potato. So make sure that if you have questions, if you have a quick hello, that you send them our way so that we can get right back to you, right guys? Yes? They're a little sleepy right now, but they're here somewhere, just kind of making sure that all the bells and whistles are coming together, as well as that if you have any questions or comments for us, that they come my way so that I can respond to you right away. Listos? I do apologize for the poofy ducky hair, but it's been a day. It's been a week. I know it's only Wednesday, but it's been a week. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our headshot here. I'm gonna be using a little bit out of both downloads. What I mean by that is we have the Make a Splash digital download. This is the one that comes in your club this particular month of February. It's absolutely adorable, super psycho killer crazy cute. And I absolutely love it. I told you that I would share with you the contents of the club. So you get your cutie patootie little box, and inside when you open it, like there's little glitter that flies out. Just kidding. It's super cute. You're going to get a sampling of our foil glue because we're going to be doing foiling on this project. You're also going to get a container with gesso and some acrylic silver paint. You're going to grab your kits. And inside, you're gonna get some foils, you're gonna get your embellishments, your bells and whistles. There's 4 kits with envelopes that you're gonna get. Everything's gonna be cut. You get your 4 envelopes for your class. You're gonna get a silver foil and a gold foil. Here's the silver foil, it's kind of stayed behind. 4 club card kits that have already been cut and prepped, ready for you to be able to start working on your projects. In addition to that, you're going to get a copy of the digital download already printed for you because we're going to be working on this particular class. So hopefully, this is like the first time I ever do an unboxing of a kit. Why is that? Like, we should be doing these more often, no? Yes, no?
Yes. That way they can see all the goodies that they're gonna see.
Alright, so I'm gonna put these guys right back in here.
And Alex says she can't wait to receive her kit.
I know, Alex, actually you're a little late in the game, so you're not gonna get your kit because you just signed up today. So, hello, we had a deadline, just kidding. We'll make sure you get your kit. Hopefully you'll get it by the class, which is on Monday. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is I've got a couple of different pieces that I'm gonna be playing with here if I can actually find them. So I've got 3. I've already cut out my mermaid from the Make Waves digital download. This one has not become available. And we're gonna do an old technique. We're gonna do a really old technique here, which is called the transfer technique. We're gonna transfer over the image. So let me just cut this guy up. We're gonna transfer over the image because I want a little bit of a translucent image on my card. So I'm only gonna use the 3 shells that are on the bottom of my digital. And I'm actually gonna be using this for another project. So once I've done that, I'm gonna grab this dirty cup of water, which Dustin has been drinking out of, and I'm just gonna dip my cardstock in there. And we're gonna do a clear transfer. You know how to do a clear transfer, Potato?
No, I have no idea.
So hopefully this will keep Potato awake. And if it doesn't work, it was totally his idea, so not mine. So, all right. So what we're gonna do next, while that's in there taking a bath, is we're gonna grab a couple pieces. We're gonna do a regular card layer. And this is just craft cardstock. So just regular craft cardstock. And I've got a piece of white cardstock here. So grabbing some gesso, I am just gonna add this with a spatula here. I've taught you this several times. I love to put gesso on my projects because I do want to do a little bit of a watercolor technique. Is Tay Tay playing with Axel out there? Alright, so I'm going to put gesso on, a very thin layer of gesso right onto my cardstock. I have one already dried up, which is right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a little bit of water. So I'm going to grab a water spritzer. So this one's already dry. I'm gonna grab a water spritzer and I'm gonna spritz a little bit of lavender and a little bit of blue here. Now this is Art Anthology, and I am gonna run this down. I'm gonna run this down. And again, if you have excess that you're like, I don't like all the color at the bottom, I'm not worried about it this time because of the technique that we have, but I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna push that color down, okay? I wanna create a beautiful sea-like background. And you'll notice how it's gonna start to clear up a little bit here. Okay? So there it is. It's dry. It's beautiful. I love it. I love how it totally just runs down. I love the little bits of lavender in there too. I think it looks so beautiful. And it almost looks like you killed a hummingbird because of the beautiful hummingbird colors. Is that mean? That's mean.
That is very
Oh,
mean.
just kidding. Not to kill a hummingbird, but you know what I mean. Like the beautiful hummingbird colors, and then there's the hummingbird blood that's coming down.
What?
Kill a mockingbird. I think you're just saying to kill a
No,
mockingbird.
this is a hummingbird because of the colors. All right, So now I'm gonna grab some Art Anthology Sandstorm. This one's really cute because it's like it creates a little bit of a sand background. So I'm gonna grab some of this, and with a brush, I'm just gonna grab one of my brushes. I'm gonna bring this guy in here, and I'm going to create that sand background right at the bottom. Okay, so I'm just gonna like kind of lather it on there really nice and thick because I want it to look like it's the ocean meeting the sand here at the bottom. Some imagination, huh? Sorry. Oh, God. What a nerd alert. Okay, so I've got that going on. I'm gonna just dump it in the water here so it doesn't get dirty. So can you see that, guys? Can you see the... I would be able to see a potato would, like, yeah. So do you see the sand meets the ocean, or is it just my imagination? Tell me you guys see it.
I see it.
Something,
I love it.
no?
Pretty.
Oops, I removed color. So really cool sand. You can heat set this if you want. As it starts to clear up. Let me kind of switch my craft sheet here. So it looks a little bit cleaner. Super fun. I love that. All right, so now that that's there, let's check on our water. Now, because this is cardstock, it's a little bit different of a transfer. So you have to just kind of be very careful. Normal transfer is done either from a photograph or from a magazine cover or magazine spread. So what we want to do is we want to remove that top layer of cardstock to create more of that translucent color. So you just, under your digital images, you just kind of want to rub lightly so that you're not removing the actual digital. What we're looking for is more of that translucency. Is that a word? Or did I just make it up? Translucency. There's no translucency? What if there's a Lucy who's called transluce and then you call her translucency?
You like to make up words.
Wait, that's really not a word, guys.
Translucent transfer.
So translucency is not a word. Aw, but it should be.
Funner.
Funner definitely should be a word, for sure. I think it's funner when you use funner. Good idea, bad idea.
You can use whatever word you want.
Yeah.
Ruby says that the ocean is much better than a dead bird. LOL.
Well, that's what I was going for, Ruby. All right, so I'm just rubbing the paper off of my packaging tape because, again, I want to create that translucency word that I just made up. And I love it. I should have brought paper towels though. You just have to be careful not to rub too hard because you can remove the printing as well, which I just did in that last one. All right, so let me just kind of like, you know, do my thing here. And look, I've got these super cutie patootie transfers that are translucent, translucencies, because I called it that. All right, so let me just make sure that I kind of remove some of the water here. Gracias. So I'm gonna paper towel just to kind of like, you know, Patsy you. Wait, what's Patsy you? Patsy you's like a dish, no? Like food? Or is it just somebody's name?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that.
I have heard that. All right, so now I get to cut these guys out. What's so cool is that they have a little bit more of a transparency to them. which add a nice little touch to your project. So for those of you especially who like to do mixed media, I think this is a nice little added element. Again, the transfers could be done with photographs, with magazine pages, pretty much anything. I'm just showing you how to do that with our digital downloads so that you can use these in a variety of different ways, and it's going to give you a completely different look because they're see-through. They're like little stickers. Now, what's so great about this, for those of you who are a little bit of a Copic aficionado, you have the opportunity to come back with your Copics and add color or blend your colors together, which is what I'm going to do a little bit here. I'm just going to add a little bit of color just to bring in those browns from the shell. You can also add some of the reds because they're a perfect little add-on of color to your projects. Look how pretty. So anyway, super cute. I love the transfers. Once you've got them, once your background here is all dried up, what I've done is I've got a couple of little different pieces of cardstock because I'm going to create a little flag on the top that makes this, turns this into a thank you card. So let me show you what I've got here already dried up. I'm going to set these guys aside. I added my transfers right to the bottom, which is where the seashells kind of lie. I just stuck it together with a little bit of studio resin. And I added a little bit of glass glitter to just kind of add that extra little level of pop. I'm not sure you can see that on there. So adorable. I think it gives it a very natural, fun look. I'm going to bring in my little thank you note. Again, I grabbed the thank you from our Make a Splash digital download. And I don't even know if I have any staples on here. Yay. So I'm just gonna attach that with a little staple. So this one's great because it could be more of a manly card. It could be,
I love that background, so cool.
isn't it fun? I think it's just a great little beach story type
You're like
background.
taking me under the sea
I'm
now.
taking you under the sea to go see Ariel. Let's go see Ariel here. When in doubt,
Pop it out.
pop it out. We're gonna pop this guy right out, just using some foam squares. And are you guys ready to see the sneak peek of the mixed media project we can create together once we've reached our numbers? Actually, I think we're pretty close. Are you using too much hair?
Getting close.
We're pretty close here. We just started the page about 3 months ago or so. And it's been so much fun just to see. So I'm not going to add anything else. I think it's perfect just the way it is, especially if you want to add a little, you know, if you want to send this to a man and they're boring and they don't want pretty little things. This is just cute, right? It's super adorable. I love the background. I think it's so much fun. All right. Are you guys ready to see? Now, can we switch real quick? Are you guys ready to see the showcase for the Mixed Media class? Now, if you guys were going to sign up for our Mixed Media Club, this is what you would potentially be working with. This was actually going to be part of our first Mixed Media Club, but we wanted to make sure you guys had the opportunity to get your hands wet. Is it your hands wet or your feet wet?
Hands dirty.
The hands dirty. Dirty hands? No.
Get your hands dirty.
Get your hands dirty. I thought it was like something wet. All right. So we wanted to give you guys the opportunity to kind of give it a shot, see if you like the club experience. not the clubbing experience, but the club experience before we actually launched our second club, which is going to be our mixed media. So this was kind of like our mixed media project for our first club around, but we're going to be offering it for free once we hit our target of 1,000 follows on Instagram. So that's going to be exciting. Are you ready? Okay, so let's go ahead and go
ready.
overhead.
Everyone's ready. I'm ready. I can't wait for you to show everybody.
Alrighty, so we're gonna switch right on over with these almost look like little shrinky dinks, and it's super adorable. Dana, it's almost like a Dana. So cute.
It's so pretty.
It's absolutely beautiful. Again, be a mermaid and make some waves. You can actually add a date at the bottom. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. Let me see if I can get you guys a close-up. I did add some rhinestones to her as she's making waves, because those are the waves she's making. Get it? Like, duh. Everybody can see that. But it's absolutely phenomenal. It's so gorgeous. Now, again, my intention for the design on this beautiful mermaid is that she's kind of being taken away by a balloon of goldfish balloons. So she's kind of like dreaming out in La La Land. And what is it? And it looks absolutely beautiful. Do you guys love it?
Love it.
Isn't it amazing?
It's a beautiful.
It's amazing. It's absolutely fun. I cannot wait for you guys to learn more about our mixed media clubs that are also coming around the corner. And we kind of gave you a little inside look of our Card Makers Club. So now you know what to expect there. You know what to expect in our mixed media clubs. They're going to be absolutely phenomenal. Typically, our mixed media clubs are going to be a canvas, a mini book, a box, a trinket, something that's going to be more 3D-ish versus in other words, they're not going to be cards in our mixed media clubs. Maybe a piece of jewelry that I'll be making every month differently. So we're excited. We can't wait to be able to launch those clubs to you. Guys, thank you guys so much for continuing to be a part of everything that RG Studio has to offer. A huge thank you and kudos to Gabby and Potato for continuing to be here and making sure that RG Studio 360 runs as it does. And again, guys, any questions I'm missing? Anything I need to be answering?
No
We're all
questions.
set.
Everybody's just gorgeous. Love the project.
Absolutely amazing. You're absolutely right, guys. I can't wait to be able to create with you. Remember, guys, you'll be joining, for those of you who are going to be joining us for our class on Monday. We will see you then. If not, make sure you come over to our Facebook page and like our Facebook page and follow our Facebook page, because we will see you tomorrow for another fun live tutorial, and we're going to get to share this fun Make Waves project there again tomorrow. Thanks again for joining us, guys. Remember to continue to create the life you want and make amazing happen. Buenas noches.